The oil market's rally may also be buoyed in part by European utilities switching their power source to heating oil from natural gas due to record high prices on the continent. Meanwhile, the Market Intelligence Department of NNPC's London office reports that it is still unclear whether the Omicron variant is more deadly than Delta, the strain which has been dominant in recent months. A study from South Africa suggested the virus was less likely to send people to the hospital than Delta, as governments worldwide try to contain the rapid spread of the variant. Pfizer, one of the primary manufacturers of COVID-19 vaccines, said its antiviral COVID-19 pill was approved for at-home use. It targets people who have contracted the virus and is effective at reducing symptoms and hospitalizations, the company said. And that's it on this segment of the program. I am Ovigo Okolo.
That's the package. Thanks for being part of it yet again. Quite a number of takeaways. As a matter of fact, in the thick of Yuletide, NNPC says there's fuel sufficiency right through into the new year. Happy holidays, Nigeria. Bye.
This is the network service of the NTA.
You want check it? So you want check it? I trust you. Try to take vex everybody. I know vex. Nothing when my eyes see today, my mouth no fit talk about. For where?
The job what you know, I don't understand. This one where your face be like this. You go for well, okay. Now you be the one that when Fury give her back or come knock her down. Because the way your face be like say format your memory card.
This country no be good. No balance.
I know that one.
No respect for women. Today, one boy useless me. The boy disrespect me, render me useless. So what can happen? Now, cause to be a woman.
No. The job be like crying. The job now you don't come in for something that
If it is that one ever there, just forget it. You see in this country, we can talk. Equal rights, justice, that is where it ends. Only in the mouth. As we speak, women are still being intimidated.
Every day.
Oh!
Madam Check. You people should stop deceiving yourselves. Let me tell you something. It is a man's world.
Cheating.
It is not cheating. If the earlier you begin to understand that this is a man's world, the better for all of us.
cheating. Honestly, I don't say na this way, now you go think. Sometimes I wonder the kind way they take the thing.
Understand.
And I tell you. So then they say, anytime when woman die now, when man die now, you know say, waiting they happen, they say you go come see say, then go tell the woman, say because your man don't die, say you must warn the husband. Sometimes 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, even 1 year.
5 years.
And if the table come turn around now, come to say, nah, the woman can't die. You understand? Which will go talk, they will come talk. So sorry, you know that man cannot live without a woman. And so the man make it come begin go to find another wife. After 2 weeks.
It's not even up to 2 weeks, 2 weeks, people. Let me tell you, right there from the burial ground, they will start looking. Hey, this one will be fine. Hey, that one will fit him. Right there from the burial ground, they will start sampling a new woman for the man.
Now you know this matter pass. But make it be send na woman. Now you try this thing. After 2 years, you know one day they see him. You know fit stand body, you know fit hold body. Now you make am kill your husband.
Kill the husband.
After 2 years,
Listen to me. You people can talk about this matter from now till tomorrow. A man is still a man. And there is nothing you can do about it.
Even you. Otumba is there is one thing you can do. In fact, Otumba, in fact, give him a plate.
You have a tradition.
A man will always be a man. We are not competing with you guys. But what we are saying is where the law gave us equal rights and benefits and also enjoy
God bless you, Otino. Exactly, my God. But for where? They don't allow that kind of thing happen. But they talk say custom like this, tradition like that. You have to follow my for how long?
Which time will you end?
Oh,
Otumba, which time will you end? Listen to me. May I tell you this? Tradition is not tradition. Men will respect them mama. They will come disrespect them wives.
God bless you, man.
Now life be that.
No, be like I'm not be like.
Well, this matter a bit past me today. May I eat something before I finish?
Confidence is important in life's little moments. Strong teeth can help, even if they get her into trouble sometimes. A great smile is useful to break the ice, and making friends is easier when you know you have fresh breath. I give my family confidence with Pepsodent Triple Protection 123. Its antibacterial action formula gives them cavity protection, white teeth, and fresh breath. The confidence of 3 toothpaste in 1. Pepsodent Triple Protection 123.
You're always running around. Keeping up with you needs a comforting touch from Huggies with the right stretch for how much you move. Huggies pants comfortably fit baby's tummy. Their 360-degree comfort fit waistband makes them easy to open and pull off and on, so baby can keep on exploring and you keep doing great, Mom. Huggies, recommended by 9 out of 10 mothers for comfort.
Somebody should please help me pack this plate.
Sorry. You gave me.
Do you hear me? Give me something.
I went out. I come back. I don't want my restaurant to sell.
Yeah, but now so we see her. You see when I came here earlier, I met her there. I said, hey. Said, you know what? Can it be that Iyamodino has now opened a bed and breakfast business? And you did not know?
No, she actually came to buy food, but she has been sleeping. See, even the food, she has not been able to eat it.
Maybe she go well. Maybe she's not feeling well.
Sissy?
I beg, make her sleep. Just small, beg.
Hello? Sleep, say what happened? Oh. Now food I decide for this place. I know you said sleep. So what happened?
I beg, no vex. My body just dey pain me. I need to sleep.
What do you do when make your body come dey pain you like this?
So what kind of question is that? Maybe the girl was busy with her boyfriend all through the night. But she said...
Tumba. Maybe you supposed to stop this kind of thing. You be elderly man now. I know how much she talk by herself. No be say you go there and crucify the girl by herself.
Crucify again. Did you not see what she is wearing? As I say crucify, have her body not spoken for herself? The one I'm saying.
That's the way you want for me. You go swallow her. What did you do?
Yeah, but then don't tell me.
I go tell you. The guy they have the girl talk for herself. What did you do?
She talk by herself.
She see?
Oh, now true they talk.
Now true they talk.
No be my boyfriend, na my customers.
Omoyi, you mean as I am looking at you like this, you are a prostitute?
And she said, you love.
Omoyi,
What will be your name?
Gladys.
Gladys. As I look you never reach 25.
I'm just 23.
So what they come make you dey do this kind of business now?
Papa, na my papa.
Your father.
This kind thing. I don't care for this kind of life right
Tell you wait. You say your papa. How?
Ever since my mama died, this man just dey vex. Say since me I be the only girl, if I no fit bring money, make I just marry, leave am. I no get used. Hey! What sort of madness is that? He come even talk say the thing wey go better for me be say make I dey use my body dey bring am money before I go marry.
Mama, so you mean say I don't understand. You mean say na your papa na him be your manager? We say you enter inside show work.
Na so you go dey bring men come this house make they come dey sleep with me every day. From yesterday till today, na so you bring 5 men. So they go take am visit, they go dey do the thing like say they wan break.
For which body? 5 men.
Of the man who has crossed all the limits.
It will not be like that. You see, from what she said it's her father. This seems to be a family matter, which will allow them to go and solve their family problems.
Don't bring that one inside this matter. Family killing. Well, I agree with Modino. Benny, I am sure her father will come and look for her. When he comes, why he would do this to his own daughter? Why?
Can I speak now?
Hey.
conditions apply.
Does your toothpaste give you complete fresh protection? New Close-Up Toothpaste Complete Fresh Protection takes care of your 5 important oral care needs. It gives you strong teeth, prevents tooth holes, cleans deeply, fights bacteria, and gives you fresh breath. Complete fresh protection from Close-Up.
The north is so beautiful. And the food, it's nothing like I have ever tasted before. The color.
Vibrant. What about the aroma?
The aroma, oh gosh. It smells just like this one.
This smells so good.
Yeah. Your Dambo Shinkafa tastes even better. How did you do it?
Onga seasoning. It's all the seasoning you need for great taste and aroma.
Onga, Mama's helping hand.
Yes, sir, officer. Now my papa this. Now they force me to send my body make money for her.
Ah, Gladys. I be your papa. If I go jail, you will suffer. You will suffer.
Papa, I no be small pikin. I no be small pikin. I will take care of myself. In fact, this is not your opportunity. If you go to that prison, I will take care of myself.
What do you mean? What is the meaning of that?
Papa, I love you, but I don't tire. I don't tire for this kind of life. They make me live. Papa, I'm not go fit. But you know, be firewood, eh? But in my own go, now you they control am. Papa, how much this my body go make for you? Eh? So you love this money pass your daughter. Papa, you no fair. Who talk about this life? Say girl child no go take care of his parents. Who talk about this life? Say girl child no go make am. Papa, I don't tire. I don't try for you. I don't go fit again. No fit at me. Come and take it.
Gladys, you are a disgrace. You are a He's great with our family. You are a doctor. That's why you are a danger. Oh my God.
Papa, did you say family? Do you consider me as your family? Papa, let's not even start this. I want to take back my life, and it will never be possible if I'm with you. Officer, please come and take him.
Mr. Man, be quiet. You are under arrest, and I advise you to keep quiet for forcing your daughter into prostitution and violence. Whatever you say here right now can and will be used against you in court of law.
It's all in the air and it's all in my heart. The feeling of anticipation. Let the songs and cheering out everywhere in celebration.
Some go there fry chin, some go there fry meat, some go there cook jollof. Me, I go sharp potato with decorations everywhere, making it very clear.
It's the season and a reason to turn your frown upside down. It's the season and a reason to spread love and joy all around. Christmas. It's the season and a reason to turn your frown upside down. It's the season and a reason to spread love and joy all around.
Compliments of the season, a very Merry Christmas and a most glorious New Year from all of us in NTA.
The sunflower, Helianthus annus, is an annual plant in the family Asteraceae with a large head capitulum. The stem of the flower can grow up to 3 meters tall, with a flower head that can be 30 centimeters wide. The flower head is actually an inflorescence made of hundreds or thousands of tiny flowers called florets. The central florets look like the center of a normal flower, and the outer florets look like yellow petals. Altogether, they make up a false flower or pseudanthium. The benefit to the plant is that it is easily seen by the insects and birds, which pollinate it, and it produces thousands of seeds. The sunflower is the state flower of Kansas. That is why Kansas is sometimes called Sunflower State.
Sunflower is another beautiful plant. Its flowers are usually very big, and like it's called sunflower. It does well during a dry season. It can also do well even rainy season. So it's not a seasonal plant. But where it blossoms fine is during a dry season.
To grow well, sunflowers need full sun. They grow best in fertile, wet, well-drained soil with a lot of mulch. The outer petal-bearing florets are the sterile florets and can be yellow, red, orange, or other colors. The florets inside the circular head are called disc florets, which mature into seeds. The flower petals within the sunflower's cluster are always in a spiral pattern. Generally, each floret is oriented towards the next by approximately the golden angle, which is 137.5 degrees, producing a pattern of interconnecting spirals, where the number of left spirals and the number of right spirals are successive Fibonacci numbers. Typically, there are 34 spirals in one direction and 55 in the other. On a very large sunflower, there could be 89 in one direction and 144 in the other. While the vibrant, strong sunflower is recognized worldwide for its beauty,
flowers generally is life. It's good to have flowers everywhere. They are wonderful. If you have a flower in your house, it shows that you are living healthy. Because if your house is stuffed and when you have a flower there, it tell you there's something wrong with your house. Like I have a flower in my house that actually showed me that my house was stuffy. I need to open up. So flowers are very good.
It is also an important source of food. Sunflower oil is a valued and healthy vegetable oil, and sunflower seeds are enjoyed as a healthy, tasty snack and nutritious ingredient to many foods. Once the flower heads are empty of seeds, they can be converted into disposable scrubbing pads for jobs too tough for your cleaning tool. Planning to clip a few to display in a vase, if you wait until the afternoon, they may wilt.
Welcome to the world's first football scouting reality show, Football Dreams. We kicked off an extensive scouting selection for football talents in 2019, and together with our African Football Network, we've evaluated over 3,000 players from 13 countries. They all share the same dream, that one day they will become a professional football player. Only 28 players made it to fight for a contract with a professional European team in the grand finale of Football Dreams 2021 in Benin. Our main host and former professional footballer, England national player, and FA Cup winner John Fashanu will guide us through the show and push the players through extremely hard and challenging tests. Halfway to the final, 14 of the 28 players will be eliminated, but only one player will win the professional contract.
We want to talk about rights, there are obligations. I'm not saying that this government is a saint, it's very far from it. But there are things that we can do to make it better, and that's the challenge I'm throwing to you. You don't want to build this nation? I don't know where else you want to go. If I had a choice, I'll come back. When I stand outside and I hear what you have to say about this country that I know that I can die for as one, then I'm really sad because you're young. You have education. You have tools. You have a huge future ahead of you. And you're condemning yourself before you started on that journey. So please don't do that. Please don't.
nice to have you join us on Newsline. Happy Christmas and compliments of the season. I am Jennifer Igwe. Christmas is a day Christians celebrate the birth of Jesus Christ. The festivities have evolved into a worldwide spiritual and secular series of events. Christmas is usually a time to share love, joy, amplify the reason for the season, and salvation. Our correspondent is set to tell us the link between this all-important celebration and gifts. Still on the Yuletide, after Christmas on the 25th of December, the next day, 26th, is regarded as Boxing Day. It is certainly not about sports boxing. What then is it about, and how is the day marked in Nigeria? Our reporter will give you details about the day you may not be aware of. Then away from Christmas fanfare, we have an update on the 12-year-old boy who was chained with animals for 2 years by his biological parents. After rescuing and ensuring he received good treatment and care, the state government reunited the boy with his family. Why this move? How is the boy faring? Stay on the line for details. Then, as jingle bells jingled all the way, and spiritual and fun ambience of Christmas reign, wedding bells brought hearts and families together, including joy initiatives of brands. Okay, I'm not riding on a one-horse open sled, but I'll slow down here and hum a bit of Feliz Navidad so that my colleague Claire Adelabu Abdurazak can take the news segment from Abuja. I'll be back for more on Christmas and other human interest stories after. Hello, Claire. Happy Christmas. The celebration indeed continues.
Thank you. I hope you got a lot of boxes to open after the program. Unfortunately, we're beginning with a side event from here in Abuja, where a popular shopping mall, the next catch and carry, was on early Sunday morning engulfed by fire. Our correspondent Obituary was there to capture the event for us.
Abuja residents were here to do their last-minute shopping for the Christmas celebration.
The fire outbreak, which occurred early morning before the usual resumption time of 9 a.m. Sundays, threw residents of the area into panic before the arrival of firefighters and other emergency managers.
We got the distress call, and immediately we got the distress call, and we activated all the responders who have been here on time, promptly, especially the security agencies, forced to cordon up the place to avoid looting.
We have saved almost from here now. You can see all these roads have been saved. They are saved. You can see what we brought out from the inside. They are there.
The Nigerian people helped. They came in here and they removed everything. And as you can see over there, they all dumped it over there. Yes? And they're still helping.
As at the time of filing in these reports, efforts were ongoing to salvage the situation. In Abuja, Odiri Ogboru, Arutere, NTA News.
Meanwhile, security personnel who battled to put out the fire at next Catch and Carry shopping mall in Abuja has debunked videos which have gone viral on social media alleging that goats were looted during the fire incident at the shopping mall. Our correspondent gives us more details.
That viral videos are false, fake, is not true. All those trolleys, they were pushing those goods to safety, which we have shown Nigerians, they have seen it. All the media houses have already seen it. It's not true. The place has immediately been cordoned by all the joint security agencies. And I must commend the FEMA, the FCT NEMA, and all the security agencies for prompt response, and also the residents of this area for their effort and in cooperating with all of us.
That was the fire incident that happened early Sunday morning at the next shop and catch and carry here in Abuja. Away from that now, Governor Benayadi has described the visit of some northern governors who are co-Muslims to Calabar to celebrate Christmas with him as a hallmark of national unity that all Nigerians should emulate. Our correspondent Paul Abel tells us more.
Times tribal, ethnic, geographical and religious sentiments are divisive tendencies which tend to truncate the national unity of Nigeria. Doing away with such sentiments, Governor of Kebbi State, Abubakar Bagudu, his Jigawa counterpart, Muhammad Abubakar, the former governor of Jigawa State, Saminu Turaki, and others are in Calabar to show their respect, love, and celebrate Christmas with Governor Ayade.
We have a great country where we should pray for peace, we should enjoy ourselves, we should build a country for our future, for our children and great-grandchildren. That's what President Muhammadu Buhari has been doing.
Who are Muslims from North coming to the South on the day of Christmas to fellowship and celebrate and honor us on our Christmas day. I think this is the biggest message this country must take home, that this country can be united. This is why I made a very strong statement that I cannot legislate into illegitimacy a legitimate trade of a people. People have been nomads and have been herdsmen, have been moving with their cattle. I cannot one day just come and make it illegal. We're one people, we're one nation.
The visitors were later hosted to a dinner, presented with gift items, thrilled with traditional dances and music, brass band and carnival revelers, as well as enough to unwind. Calabar, Paul Abel, NTA News.
And the Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Farouk Yahya, says the war against Boko Haram insurgents in the northeast will soon reach a logical conclusion, but that's with the support of all those concerned. The Chief of Army Staff stated this in his message read by his representative, Commander Infantry Corps, Major General Victor Izugu, during a Christmas luncheon held at the 3 Battalion Headquarters, Gamburungala in Borno State. Abubakar Mohammed Musa reports.
It is a long-standing tradition of the Nigerian Army to celebrate with troops on the front line during festivities like Christmas. The Commander Infantry Corps of the Nigerian Army, Major General Victor Ezugu, led officers of the Nigerian Armed Forces on a 4.5-hour journey to the hinterland around Gamburungala to give frontline troops a sense of moral boost. The luncheon, according to him, was also organized to fill the vacuum created as a result of the inability of frontline troops to celebrate Christmas with their loved ones.
So the chief asked us to come and be with the troops, celebrate Christmas with them, congratulate them for all we have achieved in 2021, and then project into 2022. We have made up our mind that we have to redouble our efforts towards ending insurgency as quickly as possible. We've set targets and timelines for ourselves.
According to the commander, situation of the region, assuring the Nigerian Armed Forces determination to clear the remnants of terrorists and criminals marauding the Lake Chad region, the frontline officers and men of the Nigerian Army were elated with the visit, as their faces says it all, with re-energized vigor to protect the territorial integrity of the nation. In a related development, Major General Victor Ezugu has visited some wounded and recuperating soldiers in Maiduguri. Abubakar Muhammad Musa, NTA News.
And December 26 every year is known as Boxing Day. It is a recurring feature of the Yuletide. Regardless, the question mostly asked is, what really is the significance of this day? And why do countries of the world, including Nigeria, observe it? Importantly, a day after Jesus Christ was born. Now, this is the puzzle our correspondent Daniel Adiri was out to unravel.
When we think of boxing, we mostly have this very brutal yet exhilarating and captivating sport in mind. Now, while this report is not entirely about the sport of boxing, it does have something to do with boxing, and that is Boxing Day. Inasmuch as there are those who may or may not entirely know what Boxing Day is about, there are those who are completely oblivious of what the day represents, which presents the question, what exactly is Boxing Day?
So, sir, do you know what Boxing Day is, sir? Boxing Day is a day you box your landlord if he increases house rent.
As in, it's 26 December, maybe you give gifts to people, the loved ones, that people you really care for.
Because Christmas is people will be sleeping. It's then at Christmas, man sleep. But that Boxing Day, person must come out. Come out with your family, carry your children, come out, go enjoy.
The Boxing Day itself now represents something. It represents that anybody that day, you have to equip yourself very well. Be strong, be hard.
Okay, Boxing Day is an aspect where we do share gifts, give to our loved ones, help the needy, like go around, just show love to everybody.
So clearly, there's quite a misconception as to what Boxing Day is about. So let's have a quick history lesson. Boxing Day got its name when Queen Victoria was on the throne in the 1800s, and it has nothing to do with the sport of boxing. The name comes from a time when the rich boxed up gifts for the poor. Boxing Day was traditionally a day off for servants and the day they received a special Christmas box from their masters. The day also has religious connections and is celebrated as St. Stephen's Day in Ireland and the Catalonia region of Spain.
The biblical perspective that for God so loved the world and he gave his only begotten son to humanity. And if God could do that, then why is it that as human beings, we could not, we find it difficult to share with one another? So, Boxing Day is associated with sharing.
The wise men visited Christ, they gave gifts out of gratitude of what God. So that now is a cue for us to give in this season.
So, the next time you hear Boxing Day, do not be quick to clench your fists. Rather, open them wide and spread love, joy, and happiness, just as the season demands. In Abuja, Daniel Adiriye, NT News.
Thank you, Daniel, for that warning indeed. And let's go to Uyo now in Akwa Ibom State, where street children rescued and rehabilitated also had their share of the Yuletide. Calvin Samuel says a deep sense of belonging and affection resonated among the children.
Anyone thought of the pains and agony the poor and vulnerable go through, especially where the rich in splendor spend a lot to celebrate this season? If your guess or thought is as good as mine, then one of the best ways of celebrating Christmas is by reaching out to the poorest of the poor in the society to enable them have a practical touch of the love of God through provision of their various needs. These children, as beautiful and intelligent as they appear, were once part of those roaming the street without shelter or caregivers until help came their way through the loving arm of good-natured individuals. Today, they are accommodated and properly cared for, and Faith Okoninyang, who is already visualizing a future as a medical practitioner, is a perfect example of transformation after being shown affection.
Street children are more likely from single parents or dysfunctional homes. Street children are subjected to neglect, abuse, even death.
The propensity for giving to the less privileged ones and the underserved in our society should be scaled up and encouraged.
So happy to see people coming around and to put a smile on these children's faces.
In Uyo, Kevin Samuel, NTA News.
And Archbishop Desmond Tutu, Nobel Peace Prize laureate and veteran of South Africa's struggle against white minority rule, has passed on at the age of 90, and world leaders have been paying glowing tributes in his honor. Here is a report put together by our correspondent Musa Aliu.
Is a moral universe that in the end good prevails.
Archbishop Desmond Tutu, diagnosed with prostate cancer in the late 1990s. News of his death, announced this Sunday, was a shocker, not only to South Africans, but the entire world. Dr. Amfela Mamfele, acting chairperson of the Archbishop Desmond Tutu IP Trust and coordinator of the Office of the Archbishop, in a statement on behalf of the family, said He died peacefully at his Oasis Frail Care Center in Cape Town Sunday morning.
You were human, but you were not quite as human as the others.
Desmond Tutu, a cleric, used his pulpit to help bring down apartheid in South Africa and then became the leading advocate of peaceful reconciliation under black majority rule. Archbishop Tutu preached that the policy of apartheid was as dehumanizing to the oppressors as it was to the oppressed. During the struggle, Tutu was arrested severally but drew strength without relenting in condemning all forms of violence.
This is the day of liberation!
After Nelson Mandela was sworn in as president, he asked Tutu to chair South Africa's landmark Truth and Reconciliation Commission to look into the crimes of apartheid. For the Archbishop, the harrowing testimony was traumatic, and he broke down and wept with the survivors.
And I cry easily. That is, I broke down on the very first day, but I then said it wasn't fair.
After he retired, the emeritus Archbishop criticized what he considered the inadequacies of South Africa's new leaders, especially their failure to alleviate poverty.
Hey, when are you going to get it into your head? Just look at how much you are spending on guns. Look at how much you are spending when a very, very, very small fraction of your budgets of death.
He also continued his quest for global peace and social justice, joining a seasoned group of world leaders, including Nelson Mandela, Jimmy Carter, Kofi Annan, and others. In the meantime, world leaders have continued to pay tributes to the late Desmond Tutu. South African President Cyril Ramaphosa described Tutu as a leader of principle and pragmatism who gave meaning to the biblical insight that faith without work is dead. British Prime Minister Boris Johnson said he is deeply saddened by the death of Archbishop Desmond Tutu and that he would be remembered for his leadership. Former President Olusegun Obasanjo has recalled the role played by late South African elder statesman Desmond Tutu in getting Nigeria's foreign debt cancelled during his presidency. Obasanjo noted Tutu's heroic advocacy efforts of his worth respect to Nigeria. Indebtedness to the Paris Club on behalf of Nigeria was very much in his character. Musa Aliyu, NTA News.
And from Nigeria, President Muhammadu Buhari has also, on behalf of government and people of Nigeria, condoled with President Cyril Ramaphosa, South Africans, and the global Christian body, particularly Anglican Communion, over the passing of Archbishop Emeritus Desmond Tutu at 90 on Sunday, December 26, 2021. President Buhari believes the death of the iconic teacher, human rights activist, leader of thought, scholar, and philanthropist further creates a void in a world in their need of wisdom, integrity, courage, and sound reasoning, which were qualities that the Nobel Peace Prize winner 1984 typified and exemplified in words and action. President Buhari affirms that as South African global citizen and renowned world leader, the historic role Archbishop Tutu played in the fight against apartheid during physical assaults, jail terms, and prolonged exile took him beyond the pulpit to global political relevance, and his position under President Nelson Mandela in heading the Truth and Reconciliation Commission provided healing and direction for his country and the world. President Buhari commiserates with Leah Tutu, the spouse of spiritual leader and lifelong partner in the struggle against injustice, corruption, and inequality. The Tutu family, board and staff of Desmond and Leah Tutu Legacy Foundation, Elders Nobel Laureate Group, urging solace that the voice of the scholar and teacher, his published works and inspirational quotes will resonate through generations, bringing more light and clarity to religious diversity, democracy, and good governance. The President prays for the repose of the soul of Archbishop Tutu, whose life and times sent an unforgettable message of love and forgiveness. Now, in other stories, President Muhammadu Buhari has also extolled the virtues of Governor Atiku Bagudu of Kebbi State and former Speaker Yakubu Dogara on their birthdays anniversaries on December 26, 2021. President Buhari, in a statement, says he is proud of their records of service to Nigeria, their people, and the great party to which they belong, and committed to change. The president notes that the celebrants have individually distinguished themselves in their areas of responsibility and did not disappoint their voters that put them into offices. Their records of performance, the president says, have reinforced his belief that given the opportunity, younger politicians have the capacity to deliver results. President Buhari wishes the celebrants many more years on earth and in good health. And Information and Culture Minister Lai Mohammed has described as fake news reports making the rounds that he is COVID-19 positive and presently in isolation. A statement by Shegun Adeyemi, Special Assistant to the Minister, says the Minister does not have COVID-19. The statement further clears the air on the fake news by calling attention to the various functions that the Minister attended recently, including the Federal Executive Council meeting and the swearing-in of the Minister of State for Works at the Presidential Villa. It maintains that as a member of the Presidential Steering Committee on COVID-19, the Minister leads by example and would not hesitate to publicly announce his COVID-19 status if he is positive with the virus. The statement adds that the Minister is not only fully vaccinated, but has also taken the booster shot. The Minister also says those who contracted the virus deserve the empathy and prayers of countrymen and not stigmatization. And in the best tradition of journalism, the statement further buttressed that the online newspaper behind the fake news should not only retract the publication, but also apologize to the Minister for causing him such embarrassment, especially in a season of joy. All right, let's take a break now to look at sports. And NPF fell in week 2 with one away victory as Chelsea beat Aston Villa 3-1 in EPL. Amanzi Marcos has all the details.
Week 2 of the Nigeria Professional Football League produced 16 goals, with Shooting Stars of Ibadan sharing the points with Aqua United of Uyo as Eyimba International of Aba earned a lone away victory on Sunday with a 1-0 victory. Abia Warriors, Wiki Tourists of Bauchi and Plateau United of Jos all won by a lone goal at home against Sunshine Stars of Akure, Niger Tornadoes of Mina and Kwara United of Ilorin. At the Lafia Township Stadium, Nasarawa United and Gombe United ended their match on a 1-1 draw. Meanwhile, it was a harvest of goals in the English Premier League on Sunday as Manchester City retained a 4-0 lead in the first half to beat Leicester 6-3.
An emphatic penalty.
Arsenal won 5-0 at bottom place Norwich, while Tottenham and Southampton also won their matches on Sunday. And still on football, members of Ethiopia's national football team have arrived in Yaoundé, Cameroon for the 2021 Africa Cup of Nations. They are the first to arrive the host country and will compete in Group A alongside hosts Cameroon, Burkina Faso and Cape Verde. In a related development, FIFA in a letter dated 25th December 2021 clarified that the enforceable release date for African players for AFCON is 27th December, but noted that COVID-19 and league fixtures means stakeholders can agree on some players to join their national teams on January 3, 2022 for the Africa Cup of Nations. With Sports Update, Amanzi Marcus, NTA News.
And that ends the news from our Abuja studios. Don't forget, in the euphoria of the season, to join us in our campaign against rape and rapists. And presently, we'll be joining Jennifer Igwe in Lagos to see what are in those boxes she has in a moment.
Commissioned by Mr. President Muhammadu Buhari, the dualized Maiduguri-Muna Road was started in November 2020 and completed in December 2021. The twin road links Maiduguri with Gamborugala Road, through which neighboring countries such as Cameroon, Chad and other parts of Africa can be accessed by road from the eastern axis of the new road. The road connects Maiduguri with Bama Road from the southern axis and Baga Road from another point. With the transformation of the road by Governor Zulum's administration, as well as President Buhari's commissioning, the Maiduguri-Muna Road is officially open for enhanced socio-economic mobility, for the overall prosperity of Borno State and to the glory of God.
For Nigeria, for Africa, and the world.
From all of us at Glow, we wish you joy unlimited.
Dear friend, as 2021 ends, we share your gratitude for its blessings. We acknowledge your low moments too and wish you strength to carry through. At Bedmate, we'll keep making your living better because we believe that furniture is not just an item made of wood, glass, marble, or steel, but a symbol of your unity and good times with your loved ones. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year full of all the finest things you desire.
Over 1,500 winners have emerged and 27 million naira won. You too can be the next. Get ready to blow this season in the Airtel Recharge and Blow promo. You stand a chance to win up to 100 million naira, guaranteed tokens, and 25% discounts to restaurants across Nigeria. How awesome is that? All you have to do is meet your recharge target to win. Dial *444*4# to enter for the draw. Everyone's a winner, so hurry. Start recharging.
Airtel, the smartphone network.
On behalf of the Governing Council, management, Senate, staff, and students of the University of Maiduguri, I wish to extend deep appreciation to all those who have contributed to, participated in, and supported the university on the successful commissioning of the Muhammad Indimi Center for Distance Learning and International Conference Center, built and donated to the university by Alhaji Dr. Muhammad Indimi, OFR. In particular, I would like to thank the President and visitor to the university, His Excellency, President Muhammad Buhari, GCFR, who commissioned the projects, the Chief Host and Executive Governor of Borno State, His Excellency Professor Babagana Umar Zulum, the Executive Governor of Kaduna State, Malam Nasri El-Rufai, the donor, Alhaji Dr. Muhammad Indimi, Chairman, CEO, Oriental Energies Resources Limited, the Deputy Governor of Borno State, former governors and deputy governors, the Honorable Ministers for Education and Defense, distinguished senators and members of the Federal House of Representatives, the Honorable Speaker and the distinguished members of the Borno State House of Assembly. Others are the Executive Secretaries of the National Universities Commission, Tertiary Education Trust Fund, National Information Technology Development Agency, the Chancellor, His Imperial Majesty, Oba Dr. Lamidi Adeyemi III, the Alafin of Oyo, His Royal Highness, the Chief of Borno, and other distinguished emirs and chiefs from Borno and other states, Vice Chancellor of the university and their representatives, the Chief Medical Director, University of Maiduguri Teaching Hospital, other medical directors, special guests from the Republic of Cameroon, provosts of affiliated colleges and their representatives, distinguished community leaders and philanthropies, our alumni, all security agencies and services, the media, parents, members of the university community, friends and well-wishers. Announcer, Professor Aliu Shugaba, Vice Chancellor.
6 o'clock in the morning, getting set for another day. Another chance to change my story. I believe in my hustle. I know be lazy person, but life is just a that big basketballs. If it don't close, I go find another. If I fall down, I go try to cover. If it ever walk me, I know they bother. Cause I believe, say, I go surely prosper. They don't get that shit, won't be.
Whatever life brings, we move. Turn up your dreams. MTN, everywhere you go.
Zenith Intelligent Virtual Assistant. I can help you open a Zenith bank account, check your account balance, transfer funds to any bank account in Nigeria, restrict transactions on your account, log dispense errors, buy airtime or data, and so much more. Simply save the number 0704 000 4422 and say hi to me on WhatsApp to get started.
Family plan. Get bonus talk time, SMS and data for each family member you share with. Dial *141# now.
Airtel, the smartphone network.
Welcome back. Now, what's your attitude to gifts? Or should I ask, how desirous are you to receive them from friends and loved ones? Annie Daniels, who interacted with a cross-section of Lagosians, says most people earnestly desire gifts, especially this season. Yes, this season, and Annie will tell us why.
What comes to your mind when you remember Christmas? Joy, love, celebration and gifts, I'm sure. You're right. And talking about gifts, how many Lagosians have received gifts this season?
I've been expecting for gifts, but no one gave me.
Again, I asked if they have presented gifts to anyone this season.
I do give chicken every year.
I've given them gifts on the 15th of this month, but personally, I've not received any gifts.
Aren't these flowers beautiful?
What kind of flower you arrange them for it to stand for love? You know, use the red, mostly you can package it with other things like chocolates, other gift items.
What about these hampers? The items in them are delightful.
There's some people, they buy it for their company. They can say, there's a man, he will soon come. He used to buy about 100.
Both Muslim and Christian, they rejoice with it every year. I make money here.
Wow. But what determines their choice of items to be in a hamper?
Some people used to bring things. They can buy clothes, buy stockfish. Say we should help them to include it inside it.
Wait a minute. Must people give out gifts only during Christmas?
Some people that I can't reach Christmas, I give them New Year. Because people too are giving me. The more they give you, you too, you give out.
Okay, thank you, man. Now I'm here. Let me have my own gift from you.
Hey, Nigeria, every for us now.
Give me my gift, For Taiwo Farouk, it's not just about gifts, but partying with friends at this season.
It's an enjoyment and it's faji, so we have to have fun.
Now you said faji. Why faji?
Why faji? So there should be an essence for working from January to December now. So I'm giving grace to God.
I love fajis as well. And please, wait for Jennifer to tell you what faji means. And guess what? I have received gifts, and like Oliver Twist, I still need more.
We all love gifts and desire them. And faji for a Lagosian is necessary. We love parties. Now, an image that stands tall in the minds of children during Christmas is the Santa Claus. In addition to this is another image that has remained a part of Nigerians for ages. However, one seems to be preferred over the other. There must be a reason for this, and Annie Daniels again is set to tell us.
Hi, Santa. Hi. How are you, Santa?
I'm fine. How are you today?
Thank you. Santa Claus, according to history, is the traditional patron of Christmas. It's a male, dressed in white and red attire and well covered, thereby making it impossible to identify the face. During Christmas, Santa Claus gains so much prominence, especially among children.
And he has dares to take into people's house and give them presents.
So when you say, oh, Christmas, and you don't bring in Santa, it's like, it's not complete.
What about masquerade? It has remained a revered image and displays its skills during festivals, Christmas inclusive.
Masquerade is old-fashioned and not even something in the public.
Sometimes they go around flogging people and all that, so I'm always scared of them. We heard people screaming that masquerade is coming, and then we saw the masquerade coming. And then they came to my grandma's shop and they were like blowing white powder. And then my grandma brought her Bible and started preaching.
From their reactions, I can tell my respondents prefer Santa Claus to masquerades, even if they are both traditional images.
They are actually spirits of our ancestors who can bring protection, blessing, peace, and prosperity. And that is why their pronouncements and prayers are sacred.
Let's assume two persons are being accused of a particular thing, so now they go to carry a masquerade. So when the masquerade comes, the person wearing the masquerade will no longer be in control of himself. So the masquerade now controls him. The spirit behind the masquerade now controls the person to be able to determine among the two personalities who is right and who is wrong.
When we were small, we do small, young people masquerade, move around. There's no juju, no talisman, it's just to move around. And in fact, it was part of Christmas. We do it in the morning, collect money, eat. It doesn't make me to be an unbeliever.
Being a bit mischievous, I asked, what will they do if they see a masquerade in their dreams?
Either you run or you begin to, shout.
If I get up, I will pray and kabash very well.
Are you still laughing? Because I am. Let's hear from those that know better.
We hold it a high esteem, and that is why it is so respected, and that's why we so much believe in it, because it is so spiritual and it's so powerful.
We can't destroy our culture. There are cultures that are acceptable, and we must promote them. So Santa Claus is Oyibo. It's a foreign culture. This other one is Nigerian culture.
Interesting indeed. Now, among lucrative businesses that boom more during the Yuletide is fashion and designing. Tailors and fashion designers attest to making more money during the festivities. But are their customers satisfied with their services? Must people wear new clothes? Good questions, and our Christmas correspondent, Annie, will answer the questions.
In all the markets visited, clothes, they were all in high demand. Textiles and already-made wares. Uche Utumo and Victor Ndukwe are tailors, whose shops have remained besieged by customers.
All your customers are your friends now, so everybody wants to make his or her own dress, so you can't reject any clothes that your former customers bring to you. Whether you finish it or not, you can do the one you can do.
So I'm not going to look because of their face. But I pity them. Some left their houses money because of they want to make their clothes.
With heaps of fabric still piled up in their shops, are they sure they are not biting more than they can chew?
All these customers, some of them know they hear. When you don't tell them, say, we have work, they will not hear. They will say, will they play?
Some can leave their own for New Year period time. They will collect their own that time.
These respondents are not happy their fabrics are not yet ready. And for these respondents, already made wares come handy.
When you're talking about something you can use and you still have to use it often, they prefer ready-made than cut and sew.
No compare ready-made with the one you pick yourself and be able to watch here the material. Check out the material before you buy. Most times the ones you buy from us last longer than ready-made. You don't even know how they get the material.
So I ask, must people wear new clothes for Christmas?
It's very important because while I was growing up, my parents ensured that we all have new dresses.
Don't you think they are getting it all wrong? Christmas, of course, is a season of love. So let's celebrate Christmas with adequate knowledge about the reason for the season. Jennifer, am I wrong?
Well, I think it's just the Nigerian effigy. We make new clothes for important occasions. But hey, it is not compulsory, so shine with what you have. Now, for many Nigerians, this may be the first time they will come across the name of a young man from Yobe State Usman Umar Dangona. The name may not ring a bell, but for his ingenuity, the young man has become a household name in the field of innovations and inventions in the country. Now, lest you forget, let me refresh your memories that Usman was the architect of the seamless cell phones and a mini wireless spine car designed to enhance operations of security agencies in the country. To keep the momentum going, the wonderful young man has again developed a multifunction Bluetooth robotic car. Bashir Nababa was in Gashua, the hometown of the prodigy, to uncover more about the discoveries for Newsline.
It may amaze you to know that the drone hovering in the sky is from the collection of an indigene of Yobe State, Usman Umar Dagona. The 22-year-old Usman Dagona is from Gashua, the headquarters of Badi local government area in Yobe North Senatorial District, and a BSc Chemistry 200 level undergraduate at the Federal University Gashua. In his recent exploits, the enterprising Nigerian created a multi-purpose robotic car developed with energy recovering system to perform multiple tasks, including receiving voice command and images via natural language processor and a high-speed camera. The unique features of Dagona's discoveries are that their execution largely depend on locally sourced raw materials. Some of these inventions include Bluetooth robotic, Wi-Fi networking, and wireless spine cars, while those in the flying category are DINI multipurpose, intelligence, and surveillance drones. Also pioneered and introduced into the telecommunication industry is the seamless cell phone, which converts oxygen into electrical energy to make and receive calls, while in the pipeline are kidney flusher and a water treatment system to address prevalence of kidney disorder and perennial water shortage.
Water gene machine is a machine that absorbs air, dehumidify the air, condensify the air, and produce fresh water for drinking. And the water to be drunk is even more healthier than the underground water. If there is a lot of financial support, I can still, let's say, use the modern high techs to build a project, a device that can be used internationally.
We are now trying to see how we can promote him, assist him by way of giving research, and then also to find collaborators from sister universities and other research agencies.
At the family residence in the ancient city of Gashua, his mother, Salma Hassan, revealed that growing up, Osman has peculiar attributes that distinguish him from the rest of her 11 children.
Osman was creative and innovative, and he's a type that was very calm and reserved.
I pray government will give him all the necessary support.
I am very optimistic that if we can give him a little encouragement by our side, the government, honestly speaking, only God knows what this boy will become.
During the 2019-2020 National Emerging Chemistry Competition, the young Dagona broke the jinx to clinch the first position in a contest that was likely impossible to do so.
Usman needs to be encouraged and supported. Very important. We'll take a break now. Newsline continues shortly.
Hello guys, my name is Keiko. And you can see I just bought a brand new Kia car from Blue.
Big car. Yeah. No big car, this one is big car.
This is a brand new car, so I'm just too excited. In fact, I'm on top of the world as I'm speaking to you right now. Thank you.
Thank you, Blue. Thank you for rewarding me. Thank you for changing my life today.
I'm in my house. I'm here in my house. I want to serve the first people. Thank you so much.
Blue. Listen, Jonah. Àtàwọn tó ní àtàwọn òṣìṣẹ́ tí wọ́n kó mọ́ra gbogbo wọn pátá látòkè délẹ̀. One is Sunkun.
The latest car owner in town. From Uyo, party of clothes, buy unlimited.
Recharge up to 500 naira during the week to qualify. Dial *611# now to enter the Glow Joy Unlimited Extravaganza.
This is beautiful.
Quality is vital. Quality is Vitafoam.
Hello, honey.
Hey, baby.
Wow. Those guys are good in bed.
What?
Yes, we're good in bed. Hurry now to any Vitafoam accredited dealer nationwide or visit us online on www.vitafoamng.com to place your order today. Vitafoam, the fine art of living.
You know, everything in life has a recipe.
Really?
Yes, dear. Like the recipe to rule a great empire. The recipe to be the best of the best. The recipe to grow big and thrive. And the recipe to lead the world. Every recipe is about making what you want from what you have.
So, I have the recipe to be whatever I want.
Exactly. You have the recipe. What will you make?
Nestle. Good food, good life.
What's the difference between regular data and MTN data? I'll show you. With regular data, you get this. But with MTN data, you get moved right into the action like this. And this. And this. And this. With MTN data, you don't just get more, you experience more. Need loads of data to live your dream? Turn it up on MTN, the reliable data network.
Confidence is important in life's little moments. Strong teeth can help, even if they get her into trouble sometimes. A great smile is useful to break the ice, and making friends is easier when you know you have fresh breath. I give my family confidence with Pepsodent Triple Protection 123. Its antibacterial action formula gives them cavity protection, white teeth, and fresh breath. The confidence of 3 toothpaste in 1. Pepsodent Triple Protection 123.
Whether you like it or not, the dryness and dust is coming. And this time, it might not give up that easily. But do the people have the power to shake it off?
Well, of course they do, and you do too. Kick dry skin to the curb and get smooth, intensely nourished skin with Nivea's deep moisture lotions and lip balms. Follow the story online, #DoneWithDryness.
From the heart of the Federal Capital Territory,
To the ancient city of Kano,
from the sprawling rooftops of Ibadan,
to the bustling markets of Aba and the creeks of the Niger Delta, you really can't beat the reach.
Over the years, we have kept going, keeping you informed, educated, and entertained.
And how have we survived in the very challenging year?
Because of our pillars of support, namely the 3 tiers of government, ministries, departments, and agencies,
Corporate bodies and advertisers,
religious bodies,
civil society groups,
political parties, and most importantly, you, our esteemed viewers. Together, we made 2021 great.
And together, we shall make 2022 greater.
Thank you from all of us here at NTA. Your season's greetings and a prosperous new year.
Welcome back. The nationwide tour of Globacom, the telecommunication giant, continues to reward and celebrate loyal subscribers of its promotional activities with lots of gifts to uplift their living standard. Amina Seidu reports.
It is the season of giving and sharing, and Glow World is out to say thank you to its customers through the Glow Joy Unlimited Extravaganza. In Kaduna, 22-year-old Tengu Yorav emerges winner of a car. Similarly, Ubong Ukpong emerges winner of a new Kiario Saloon car in Uyo, Akwa Ibom State. For the two, it is a pleasant surprise while commending Glow for the initiative.
I'm still happy day of my life, because I dream of buying car, but I don't dream of getting car at this age that I am today.
Thank God that I came out the star prize winner for this year Grow promo. So I'm really overwhelmed and excited.
In addition to Tengu and Ubong, other winners are elated as one dial of *611# is the magic touch that made them lucky winners.
When I got a call from Glow that I'm a proud winner of a generator set, so I was so excited when I got the call from them. I'm very happy.
I feel on top of the world. In fact, when the call came in, I was so surprised. I thought it was a scam. But today I'm convinced Glow is real.
So I'm happy.
The company maintains that giving back to society will continue to remain priority of management.
500,000 prizes will be won by subscriber in the Joy Unlimited Extravaganza Program. So, if you have a Glow line, if you don't have a Glow line yet, go and get one and participate in the program by dialing *611#. If you are already on Glow Network, keep recharging to enhance your chance of winning.
What we're doing is just to give back, to our loyal subscribers, saying thank you for staying with Glow Network, and also for every other person that is out there that is not part of this today. They still have a chance to win even up till next month, which is going to be the end.
The promo, which is part of the 18th anniversary of Globacom's establishment, will last through the end of January 2022.
You heard right, you can still take advantage of the promo. It was a memorable day for the families of former Borno State Governor Ali Modu Sharif and that of Bauchi State Governor Bala Mohammed, as friends, political associates and well-wishers gathered for a farewell dinner for their children journeying into matrimony. Now, Marjanatu Adams said reports that the political class, in solidarity with Governor Bala and Modu Sharif, was well represented at the event, which took place at the International Conference Center, Abuja.
This is not a political gathering, but a convergence of notable personalities from different backgrounds and political ideologies in Nigeria who are here to celebrate with Governor Bala Mohammed of Bauchi State.
I will seize this opportunity to pray to Almighty Allah to bless this marriage.
Be friends, be faithful, be religious, and see marriage as a marathon, it's not a sprint.
Pray for them, for God's guidance, for God to bless them.
I pray that God Almighty will keep them healthy, will send their marriage until they grow old.
Marriage has never been completely bad. Today you may sleep on the bed of rose, and tomorrow you may sleep on the bed of thorns. So, but the most important part is to know that life is a yo-yo.
They should tolerate each other, love each other, accept each other.
Our prayer this evening is that this marriage may be blessed with the fruit of the womb.
My first advice to you would have been that you should enjoy yourselves. But when I looked at your Instagram profile with the stars 21 and all that, and saw that you didn't need any advice about enjoying yourself. You should be patient. I think that the most important thing about being able to live together and enjoy your life together is patience.
I want that God is infinite mercy will not only bless you with children, but in their life to see your grandchildren and your great-grandchildren.
The elated couple displayed their dancing skills in appreciation of the union.
Life generally is all about patience. If you have patience and you endure and you submit yourself to God and to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, everything will be easy.
So I wish them all the best. I hope the marriage will continue to be blessed and blissful during their lifetime.
They must share their problem together. They must not let outsiders to hear their problem. I prayed for them to have a successful family.
I wish them the best. May Allah bless their union.
Patience is a virtue, as they say, and with marriage, you have to be patient with one another.
I wish them the best. I wish them many long years in marriage.
Let God lead your home. Through God we can do everything.
They should keep the friendship alive.
His honesty, and he's very funny as well. We're just friends at first, and then we got to know each other first, and that was it.
Congratulations to the young couple and families. Now to another wedding. It is always a day of joy for parents to see their children take life partners in marriage. This is the feeling that played out when Nigeria's High Commissioner to Pakistan, Ambassador Mohammed Bello Abiyoye, gave out his daughter in marriage in Ilorin. Among the dignitaries that graced the occasion is Information and Culture Minister Lai Mohammed. Anthony Fonsen was there for Newsline.
It was a gathering of dignitaries drawn from across the country, cutting across the political and business landscape, just as public servants were not left out. The event is the wedding reception for Ganiat and Mubarak. Traditional with such occasions, the bridal train march in first. Then the couple. During outings such as this, prayers are ceaseless for an enduring home. Step by step, they cut the cake, fed each other, then they took to the floor.
I'm very happy and excited. She's a one in a lifetime happiness. Everything about her is special. She's caring and very intelligent.
You know, when you have something to say, like this is the particular reason why you like him, when that reason is no more, then that means the likeness is no more. So there's no particular reason. I love him so much.
That God must be happy. I'm also happy with the quality of the crowd that is here today.
Very happy for what Allah has done for me. And I pray to Almighty Allah, what He has done for me should be done to all the parents. And I pray where my child is should be a well place for him to head on alive. Inshallah, no any Satan works should enter into their family.
I'm happy and thank the Almighty of Allah. I say, Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen.
Look at today and remember
that what is happening today is because of goodwill that they are doing. They should forget in their background, see themselves as equal partners in the venture.
Congratulations, a life of joy unlimited is what we wish the couple. Now, still on weddings, from neighborhood friendship to love, it is a tale of happy ending for Lieutenant Nsikak James Obol and his bride, Olubumi Mercy Akinloye Oyebanji. Momso Damian Dati was one of the witnesses at the nuptial in Abuja and now reports.
Colorful bus describes the ambience at Echo Church, where Nsikak and Bumi, before family, friends, and well-wishers, promised each other forever of love and companionship.
Of our constant faith and abiding love.
With the vows taken, a spiritual counsel to guide the couple about the life ahead was delivered. Today, they celebrate each other, even as others celebrate their union. But 12 years ago, they were just innocent neighbors without a clue of the future.
We were both teenagers. I was 17 and 19 when we met as neighbors in Lagos. And then we've had our relationship from there. We've been friends, best friends, and yes, and here we are.
It's not easy to find a wife in Nigeria especially, because, you know, you meet people and you find out that they don't have those certain qualities that you are looking for.
He has been a very nice person, and we hope that the marriage is going to be peaceful and they will live to stay happily.
From far and wide, dignitaries came to honor the couple and celebrate a union of cultures.
Coming from different backgrounds, different upbringings, so we see things in different ways, but we need to be able to synergize.
There's a lot of patience, there's endurance, and above all, having God in your marriage. And just as we were told when we got married that death did us part, and it was all love all through. One of the greatest things is love, because love encompasses a lot of things.
Olubumi, being the daughter of late veteran sportscaster Akinloye Oyebanji, the entire family was on ground to celebrate their own.
Bride's father was one of us, although he's late now. We just found it very, pleasing to be here to associate with what is happening here today. I wish them all the best.
A happy married life is what the entire family pray for this loving couple as they begin a new phase in their life.
We sure wish them bliss and blessings all the way. Time for a break. Newsline continues shortly.
Does your toothpaste give you complete fresh protection? New Close-Up Toothpaste Complete Fresh Protection takes care of your 5 important oral care needs. It gives you strong teeth, prevents tooth holes, cleans deeply, fights bacteria, and gives you fresh breath. Complete fresh protection from Close-Up.
My schedule can be tight most days, and because I'm always on the go, I need a quick snack or drink to keep me going. And that's why I love my Hollandia yogurt. Every day I choose Hollandia yogurt because it contains protein, calcium, vitamin A, B vitamins, and vitamin H, which my body needs. Hollandia yogurt comes in 2 variants, plain sweetened and strawberry. Wholesome nourishment from your favorite brand.
Dear friend, as 2021 ends, we share your gratitude for its blessings. We acknowledge your low moments too and wish you strength to carry through. At Bedmate, we'll keep making your living better because we believe that furniture is not just an item made of wood, glass, marble, or steel, but a symbol of your unity and good times with your loved ones. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year full of all the finest things you desire.
Since 1971, Nigeria's foremost human capital development institution, the Industrial Training Fund, ITF, has been at the forefront of equipping Nigerians with skills for national growth. Today's ITF has repositioned and refocused its programs, forging new partnerships locally and internationally to effectively deliver on its mandate. With 37 area offices and 5 industrial skills training centers across the country, ITF is pushing to reduce unemployment by providing relevant technical and vocational skills for employability and entrepreneurship in diverse trades and crafts. Whether you're a public or private organization seeking to improve the skills of your personnel or an individual looking to acquire skills that will increase your chances of employment or even to help start your own business, today's ITF has a program for you. Speak to us today. Contact our area offices nationwide or visit our website www.itf.gov.ng. ITF, developing the nation's human resource.
Black, it's not dark, it's bright. Black is bold. Black is every color, all together. My thing, your thing, our thing mixed together. Black shines bright. Drink it in.
Femi Martins, just look at this. Remember the name. That is a wonderful goal.
The African Cup of Nations starts on the 9th of January 2022 on NTA. Powered by AfroSports. For sponsorship and advertisements, contact us on 090-9890-6913 or 090-3513-2838.
Me and you, let's get to Ghana. Hey! Right,
This is Ghana. You've come here to seek for greener pastures. Make it your worthwhile.
Any guinea fowl you see, say guinea. Guinea fowl has nothing to do with guinea. It's just the name of the fowl.
So Ghana jollof, what is it? Is it Nigerian beans?
What? Have we made before?
No.
Jasper! Help me!
The 2022 Armed Forces Remembrance Day celebration is here again. The Nigeria Armed Forces work tirelessly day and night to give us peace to go about our businesses. Some have paid the supreme price. Should we forget the families and loved ones they left behind? No.
I am therefore privileged to honor these veterans who devoted most of their lives, active lives, to securing the nation and the world at large.
So, let's support the Nigerian Armed Forces and their families, corporate organizations, government agencies, parastatals, and individuals. Let's show our love and support for our armed forces. They are our heroes. Buy the Armed Forces Remembrance Emblem and donate into the Armed Forces Remembrance Emblem Appeal account. We love you, and your labor and sacrifice will not be in vain for spilling your blood for us to live.
Welcome back. For the people of Yaliman Town in Jigawa State, the end of year festivities is usually an opportunity to exchange marital vows in an annual mass wedding that draws indigenes of the town back home from wherever they are. This year's event witnessed weddings involving over 60 couples at a time. Awal Mohammed Kazare reports that among newly wedded is a member of the NTA family, the daughter of the former director marketing, Umar Abubakar Dembo.
Call it a layman annual gathering and you will not be wrong.
Hundreds of El Lehman descendants in Hadija Emirate of Jigawa State were joined by friends and other well-wishers to witness this mass wedding. It is another unifying factor in the town. Of course, it takes Imam Salihu Muhammad Baro more than 1 hour to perform the Islamic procedures of wedding contract for the number of couples put at over 60. A son of the soil, a former director in NTA, Malam Umar Abubakar Dembo, is one of the proud parents as he married off his 5th daughter, Hafsat, to her hard-drop Ahmad Shehu Taura.
Once you are patient with each other, then you're going to live for a very long time. And then I would say one of the second secret is to follow the teaching of Islam. Once you do that, your marriage is going to succeed.
No fighting, no argument, although there must be, but they should wait everything in peace and in an easy way. I would like them to maintain a very good relationship with one another.
For a couple is for them to understand each other, to be patient, to appreciate other, and to trust each other.
They should stick to each other, make sure they seek advice to the elderly people so that they can be able to live in peace and harmony.
It's just to be patient with one another, both the wife and the husband.
For the new couple, it was a long journey that comes to reality.
Okay, I wish everyone a safe journey back home. Thank you, it's a pleasure. Thank you.
Very, very happy. NTA's Director General was represented by the General Manager NTA Duse.
Congratulations to the newlywed and the Dembo family. Now, it is the season of love, and veteran broadcaster who was former chairman NTA Governing Board, Ibrahim Buba, is having more reasons to celebrate. As expected, our camera captured the mood of the celebration, which started with wedding prayers at Sultan Bello Mosque, Kaduna. Suleiman Rigachinku tells us more.
If it was anticipated for the special wedding day to be bright, it has come to pass. Well-wishers and family friends in beautiful attires gathered at the prominent Sultan Bello Mosque, Kaduna, to serve as witnesses of the marriage between Ibrahim Buba, now officially the husband of Mariam Ardo Hassan, after fulfilling all requirements of marriage according to Islamic injunction. After answering the Imam's prayers for the new couple to begin their marital life with love and Allah's guidance, the invited guests, including a very close associate of the groom, the Executive Director Marketing of the Nigerian Television Authority, Abdulhamid Salihu Dembos, took turn to advise the groom and the bride to keep their marriage brimming with love, care, and respect for each other.
This is one journey that has begun for a long time, and today God has reserved us to see the result of the hard work and the product of love that exists between the two. We want to thank God for this day, and also want to thank everyone that has come around today to bless the marriage.
My advice with him is to be with his wife. Any quarrel that will come, they have to make sure they themselves, within themselves, solve their differences at all the time.
He's not going through this for the first time, and I think he's going to bring his wealth of experience in the marriage institution to ensure that he has a blissful married life.
He's a son, an illustrious son of my own area, and I urge him to be patient, to be more focused, because the burden of having an additional wife is enormous.
From the reception venue and a short trip to the new bride at Badara quarters to hear what is on her mind.
I love him so much. May Allah bless him and protect him.
The prayers on the minds of the parents, family, friends, and well-wishers, including the NTA family, is for God to continue to bless the union and keep them together.
Congratulations. Now, entertainment can indeed be a force for unity among people of diverse ethnic, religious, and cultural backgrounds. In recognition of this, a non-governmental organization, Ambassador's Voice for Change, in partnership with NTA and the Federal Capital Territory leadership, demonstrated this in a project to rekindle Oneness of Nigeria campaign, devoid of ethnic and tribal differences. Ngozi Sylvia Tekino was there for Newsline.
With those renditions, artists in the entertainment industry, through the display of music and talents, appeal to the conscience of Nigerians to revive the spirit of oneness and unity in the country's diversity. Members of the Ambassadors of Voice for Change initiative comprises artists and actors in Nollywood, Kannywood, among others, decried the spate of insecurity, corruption, and agitation at different quarters as cankerworm that is eroding the value of peaceful coexistence.
Don't just talk to the youth and just please stop violence, stop that, and just go there. We need to engage them.
If other people are preaching war and nobody is saying anything, even the young ones might start thinking that maybe that's the way out or it's the right thing. But when you start a counter and start saying something that is positive, you see the young ones, the youths, everybody want to preach peace.
Nigeria has to be one. The Nigeria is better as one.
Peace and unity, this country can move forward. All we need is one voice.
Guests call for the support of the leaders and the led to actualize the aim of the campaign, which is expected to be replicated across the 36 states of the Federation.
Mr. President believes that members of this group are true patriots. They are people that love our country. They are people that are determined to work for the unity and cohesion of Nigeria.
We preach the gospel of peace across the country because somewhere, somehow, all of us in this hall and beyond do have at least one family member who believes in us.
Peace and unity of this country can never be compromised. Nothing can come between NTA's drive to ensure that Nigeria stays united and is in peace.
Award of excellence were bestowed on some individuals, including the DG of NTA, for his partnership in promoting peace and unity among Nigerians through broadcasting.
Now, those who use their personal gifts and offices to give genuine service and expand social and spiritual happiness are destined in the end to be applauded by beneficiaries. These heroes of service are sometimes remembered even in their lifetime. This has been the happy lot of the first indigenous Bishop of Benin and Archbishop Emeritus, Most Reverend Patrick Ebosele Ekpu, who recently turned the big 9 and 0. As he puts on the years, his outstanding labor in the vineyard of God, including his outstanding expansion of the spiritual scope and remit of a diocese he inherited from the missionaries, are on the lips of members of a grateful Catholic community in Edo State. Agatha Egware Ujo has a special feature on a man many have come to refer to as the people's priest.
He is the oldest living Catholic bishop in Nigeria. For 33 years, Most Reverend Patrick Ekpu manned the local church of Benin City as chief shepherd of the flock of Christ. A two-week event lined up to commemorate the twin celebration commenced with the man of the moment, an icon of service, intoning episcopal blessings on the faithful at the same Holy Cross Cathedral where he received mantle of leadership of the church in the metropolis 48 years ago. As part of the celebration, orphans and other less privileged also received gift items from the Nigerian. Attaining 50 years of episcopacy and clocking 90 years of age to many is an outstanding feat in the history of the Catholic Church in Nigeria. This explains reasons Catholic leaders across the country converge on the ancient city of Benin to felicitate with one described by many as an ecclesiastical icon and a father in the faith. The grand finale of the twin celebration at St. Paul's Catholic Church, venue of the Holy Mass, is a convergence of priests, bishops, band archbishops, and people from all walks of life. The state governor, Godwin Obaseki, his cabinet members, delegates of the Benin monarch, among other personalities, were also in solidarity with the celebrant. His Eminence, John Cardinal Onaeka, and the Most Reverend Augustine Akubweze described him as a diligent servant of God.
They have been around for 90 years. And they were not 90 years of just sitting down. They were 90 years of church leadership, of hard work.
You can't plan to be 50 years a bishop. It is when God wants. So we are grateful to God.
His ardent service in God's vineyard has provided the opportunity for many Christian peoples.
Lived a wonderful life, a fantastic service to the Nigerian church.
Born on the 26th of October 1931 to the family of John Ekpo Uboke of Uromi in Edo State, young Patrick Ekpo received the sacrament of the Holy Priesthood in 1963 at the St. Anthony's Catholic Church in Uromi from the hands of his predecessor, Bishop Patrick Joseph Kelly of blessed memory.
Happy birthday to the Archbishop. May God continue to uphold him. Another break beckons. We'll take it and be right back.
Dark is bright. Black is bold. Black is every color all together. My thing, your thing, our thing mixed together. Black shines bright. Drink it in.
The family of Mr. Ongwe Otiyongo of Anyeruma of Iwema in Oborigede Ojo local government area announced the call to glory of their mother, auntie, sister and mother-in-law, Madam Alice Egime Otiyongo, who passed on to glory on 24th October 2021 after a brief illness. Until her death, Madam Alice Otiyongo was an active and a founding member of Methodist Church Okpenya Oboru in Adinu Diocese of Ojo local government area of Benue State. Wake 29th December 2021 at her family compound. Interment on 30th December 2021 at Ongwe Otiyongo compound in Iwema, Okpenya, Oborigede after church rites. She is survived by many children and grandchildren. Among them is Chief Dr. Abraham Ajene Ongwe, Assistant Director Marketing, NTA Headquarters. Mama, we love you, but God loves you more. Rest in peace with the Lord until we meet to part no more. Signed, Chief Dr. Abraham Ajene Ongwe, for the family.
I'm back. Now, does the name Grace Oyelude ring a bell? That is the beautiful British-trained nurse who became the first ever Miss Nigeria in 1957. Now she is 90 and Damilola Balogun Elebiyo captured her moment of joy for Newsline.
Miss Atinuke Oyelude was 26 years old when she contested the beauty pageant to become the first ever Miss Nigeria. It was not the era of twerking and catwalking, but a natural beauty in traditional attire have her the crown. Though a celebrity at a prime age, a passion for saving lives secured a scholarship for her to study nursing in the United Kingdom before coming back to serve her fatherland. Her love for her fatherland was extended to her hometown in Isonlu, Kogi State, with her facilitating many developmental projects for the community. So as Mama Oyelude clocks 90, family, friends, relations, and well-wishers organized a get-together prayer in her honor at her GRA residence in Ilorin.
She's been a very painstaking person. If she puts something here, it's because she wants us to be there very, very careful.
She was a beautiful nurse, a very strict nurse, and very many of us admired her uniform.
She became the very first beauty queen in Nigeria in 1957, which is some 64 years ago. And she's gone ahead from there and done great things for herself.
For her family members, Grace Atinike Oyelude is the most precious jewel, a mother, and a fortress whose humanitarian gestures are unquantifiable.
She's a woman of strict discipline. She's a very honest woman, hardworking.
I fried eggs badly one day and I got a pow. I couldn't stop forgetting that, and I'm 68 almost, so yes, but I taught my children how to fry those eggs better than I did that day. Yeah, no, she was a disciplinarian. So she's a friend and she's a mother, very kind woman. So that's why I'm very happy to be here. Incidentally, we share the same birthday. She's a mother to me right from the word go. She's the mother I know.
She thereafter cut her 90th birthday cake amidst cheers.
It's the grace of God that kept me going. He probably has a purpose for me. I even feel not 90, but 18. It reminds me when I was 21 years old.
Born on November 16, 1931, Grace Atinike Oyelude worked as a senior matron and director of nursing services at the Ahmadu Bello University Teaching Hospital, external examiner of the Nursing and Midwifery Council of Nigeria, also chaired the Kwara State Health Management Board from 1980 to 1983.
Wow, she didn't change much, still a beauty. Now, this is where we'll end Newsline for today. Thank you for watching, and may the love and joy of Christmas continue. Good night, and God bless Nigeria.
Did you get to see the way Ntalive pulls this? Don't forget to send in your messages.
There's a difference between picking, child, and issue. That is can do more with less people.
If we have a better way of addressing these issues, taking care of.
Congratulations, you were able to sign Timo Werner from RB Leipzig.
So you take water before your workout.
People have used their phone, using TikTok to do this like.
Should I go for test?
A lot of people don't even have resources.
I'm Cecil, and this is the Medley Show on NTN.
Issues in the sports sector remain one of the most debated among Nigerians due to the passion, followership, government involvement, impact on Nigeria's external image and our national life in the sports parliament. The NTA offers Nigerians deep views on issues with experts in the sports sector, offering in-depth analysis, hindsight, insight and foresight towards elevating Nigerian sports to the zenith on the floor of the sports parliament. Sports Parliament, a unique platform for sports discussions, showing live on the NTA. Keep a date with the parliamentarians.
The ayes have it.